Hey everyone, welcome to Tanya's TLC Beauty. Thank you so much for being so patient for the fourth video from me. I'm looking very forward to doing this one. I did have to have surgery last week on my knee, so it was a little bit of a while for me to get some rest and recovery that I needed. It's still a long road ahead of me, but I just needed to take about a week to get some rest and some relaxation that I needed after this, right after the surgery. But I want to do a makeup tutorial today, my first one. Yay! A first makeup tutorial from Tanya's TLC Beauty. Yay! Go Tanya! Yay! Our makeup tutorial starts. So I did go ahead and do a little bit of a cheat. I know, I'm sorry guys. But I don't know how long it's going to take me to apply my makeup and while doing it on camera. So I went ahead and applied my pore primer. I wear the Pore Professional by Benefit. I apply it to my pores. I apply it everywhere on my face because I'm prone to breakouts. So I apply it everywhere. I do apply it more primarily here on my face, on my nose, and under here, which as you can tell I have a couple zits. It's because I wasn't wearing makeup for about a week with surgery. So yeah, I was breaking out a little bit. So I applied it everywhere. You always want to apply a primer underneath your makeup. It will help set your makeup and it will help make it last longer and wear easier throughout your day. Second, I did my eye primer. I'm wearing the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. You always want to use an eyeshadow primer. Of course, it helps set your eyeshadow, no creases, and it will wear again just like your face makeup. It helps wear it longer and sets so much easier. The Urban Decay, it goes on so much easier than I've tried an Ulta matte, and it feels a little bit greasy and oily. And this one I found is a lot nicer. And of course, I have eyebrows. I am wearing today the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil in soft brown. And this one I like. It has the spoolie on one end and it's a retractable pencil. So as you saw in my previous videos, I had to keep sharpening mine and I just kind of got rid of it. I was tired of it. So jumping into the tutorial, I'm going to be using the Almay Complete look. And this one is in shade 200 medium skin tones. So it has, this here is the day look and this is the night look. It comes with a blush and 4 lip glosses. I call them lip glosses instead of lipsticks because that's what it looks like. These two, of course, go with the day look and these go more with the evening look. So I'm going to be using these 3 shadows today. As you can tell, I have used them more. It was more when I was working and I got so many compliments on them. A lot of people said that they really love the way that my eyes pop. So we're going to jump right into them. So I am going to use, I thought I got the right brushes. I did get everything out on my little table here to get everything out and prepared for you, all my makeup, that I wouldn't have to reach into the drawers for you. So I'm going to take in first, I had it all figured out and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I got it figured out. I am going to go in with the crease line, and that is the second one right here. So I'm gonna smudge it a couple times. You want to tap off your excess, and I have a mirror. It's actually up here, and I'm going to just go in with my crease line ever so lightly, and just keep going into the crease, and you'll see a nice chocolate brown come up there. You don't want to use a heavy hand. Trying to get where you guys can see me as well. Don't want to use a heavy hand. You'll be surprised at how much just a nice light hand it will go for you. So again, I'm going in with that nice rich chocolate brown. And I'm going to go in on the other side here, right on my crease. And I'm hoping where everybody is at, their weather is nice. Everybody ready for their Mother's Day coming up? Hoping that everybody gets to spend Mother's Day with their moms and their kids and their loved ones. I'm spending mine with my mom and hopefully my son as well. Not sure if he has to work yet. Normally when he does work though, he's only working till I think about 5 or 6, so we're not sure if he's working yet or not. But we shall see. I told my mom I want to give her like a mom's makeover because she's not one at all to do makeup. She's very, very much a tomboy. And she's like, I'm so glad that she's so glad that I had a boy, because she's not into the makeup thing at all. And she's always like, oh my gosh, you and your makeup. But because she just does not get it. So now I'm going to go in with the lighter shade here. This nice creamy rich brown here at the bottom. Of course, make sure that my brush is completely clean with that chocolate brown. Going to get some there on my brush. Tap some of it off there. And go in here right underneath that chocolate brown. And spread that out really, really nice. And I also want to get it up into the crease line and blend that chocolate brown with the lighter brown. And again, you want to stay up pretty much, pretty high. You don't want to go too low with the brush, and keep a nice light hand. And I am using the blending brush by the Eco Tools, my brush set. And as you saw, I didn't pick up a lot, so it was just a little bit. So I'm going to go in again, go in on the other side. I just did about 3 swipes, tap off the excess, and I'm going to go in with the other eye here. And I just brush it across the eyelid, kind of make sure that all the eyelid is covered, and then I blend it out. And this is just kind of a nice smoky look for me that I like to do personally. I was always drawn to the brown shadows when I was growing up, just simply because, and I didn't get quite a bit of brown on there, so I'm just picking up a little bit more. And again, I'm just blending. You can always go back in, which I'm going to go back in on this side because of me being with the camera. So I'm going to go back in with that dark brown with the crease line and just blend it out just a little bit, especially with me doing it on the camera. The left side's a little bit harder for me to see. So I'm just going to go in and blend that out just a little bit more, just to kind of make it a little bit more even here on the left side for my eye. And shake it off, and I'm going to pick up some more of that light brown and blend that out to make it look more even with the right. But like I was saying, I was always drawn more towards the brownish colors, the brown, copper, tan, any of those, because with me having the brown eyes, I was always told growing up, and it was mainly by my cousin, I could only wear brown colors. I could wear any other colors, but brown, tans, the neutral shades. And I learned growing up, especially the last 10 years, with so many different shades coming out, that so now I'm going to go up into the top color with the edge of that other brush. It's the smudge end with this nice creamy color here. I'm using the smudge end just because it's very fine, and I'm going to pick up just a hint of it so you can see. And I'm going to go up here right under my brow bone ever so lightly, because you don't want to pick up too much of that. So I'm just going to go into the brow bone there, and right here in the corner in my tear duct. And you can go a little heavier in the tear duct because you kind of want to make that area there pop. But as I was saying, my cousin always told me, you know, oh, I can only wear brown because I have brown eyes. But I discovered there are so many more choices I can do out there with having all these other wonderful colors. And now that I'm playing with them, I absolutely love them. So I found so many palettes with all these wonderful colors in that I cannot wait to try. So now I am done with my eyeshadow, and I am going to do my mascara, which I'm using the Ulta Beauty Today Ant Lashes. And I'll switch from time to time just to kind of give it a little bit of a different variation. And I always do my eye makeup first, just because if there is some fallout from my eyeshadow, then I can clean it up easily with my foundation. Especially if I'm doing a darker shadow, then I can go in and clean it up with the foundation, like I said. It's pretty much up to you though, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you feel comfortable going in with your foundation first and then going in and cleaning up afterwards, that is completely up to you. But it is everybody's preference. And you'll see I do not wear falsies. I did get some the other day just to kind of try them out, but I'm going to try them with my neighbor first. Only because I do wear contacts and I want to make sure that I actually put them on right. And some people say that I'm kind of odd with how I put my mascara on, because I will use both my right and my left hands to do this. I don't know why, I just always have done that. So that is just how I've always personally applied mascara. Some people will only use their right hand if they're right-handed, or left hand if they are left-handed. Like I said, me personally, I use both hands. And unfortunately, I really don't have any lower lashes. My cousin actually plucked them out when I was very, very young. I think I was maybe 4 or 5. And they just never really grew back. And I have very thin lashes to start with. So that is why I put on a few coats to get what the look that I do have now. So, to get what I have to go with that look, unfortunately. Now I do put on my face or my liquid foundation, because I wait to put on my eyeliner until after I actually put on all my liquid and my powders, just because I try to get up as close as I can underneath, and then I can put on my eyeliner after I get that done. So again, I'm going in with the Urban Decay Naked, and I wear a shade 3.25. And what I like with this is it is very lightweight. So you can hear there's a little ball in it, and it gets it just full coverage, complete full coverage for me. I have had no problems with it. I've been wearing this since February and no problems whatsoever. I am using a mirror off to the side so that way you guys can see as I am putting on my makeup. You want to make sure too that you pull your hair back. That way none of your hair does get into your foundation. And another nice thing is it has a pump. Phenomenal. I apply my foundation directly to my face. I do not put it on my hand and then apply it onto my face thereafter. I go ahead and just apply it directly onto my face and blot it out with my beauty blotter. So as you can see now, I look like I have chickenpox or something, but fear not because it will all blend out shortly here. And I just blot away. I usually start with the forehead, just simply because it is by far, you know, my hair kind of covers most of my forehead. So that isn't a spot where I need a ton of coverage, but I do need some. So I try to start with the top and work my way down. And I go from there. I do have a couple spots, especially right here, that I try to cover up a little bit more, but it's not really that big of a deal. Especially down underneath my face where I told everyone I had my pimples. They are practically gone. Y'all, I love this foundation. It is 100% full coverage. So, see, pretty much covers completely. You can't tell. I can't tell anyway. And that is what I love about my Urban Decay. You cannot tell that I'm wearing it. So now I'm going to use my correction. I'm using Wet n Wild today, Mega Glow, the makeup stick. So this is a first for me. We're going in full throttle here, guys. So we shall see how this does for me. I did see that Ulta had some of their Tarte on sale, their Tarte tapes, so I'm going to hopefully try and get over there this week by Saturday and get some of that before it goes off. And I'm going to try and blot this out and get this on here to get me some coverage because I have got some bags under there. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but how do you guys like my backdrop? Behind me, I had some curtains that I had purchased in Florida when I lived there before I moved to North Carolina. Or maybe I purchased them here. I may have purchased them here. And it wasn't what I wanted for the bedroom. Plus, they weren't big enough. And I said, well, I can put them in the bathroom. And I like them in here. And plus, I think it looks pretty darn cute behind me in here with doing my makeup. And I like butterflies. So I think I need a little bit more of that actually, because I have got some super dark eyes. Dark circles right now. But it could be too from I have not been getting the right sleep, and I've been having some horrible pain with my knee, but it's to be expected after surgery. So the doctor said he had to do a little bit more than what he was anticipating. So that is why I'm in a little bit more pain than what I was hoping for. So there I am with my concealer. Not bad for my concealer stick, but I'm looking forward to getting my Tarte tape. So now I'm going to go in and I am going to set this. I did get my Urban Decay powder. Love my Urban Decay. So I'm going to go in and set my Urban Decay now with my brush. And this, oh my god, so much of it just goes a long way. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that my mirror was in y'all's view. And you just put the powder on top of your powder or on top of your concealer and your foundation, and that way it sets it for the entire day for you. Not sure I'm really liking that Wet n Wild concealer, but it will do for the look today to show you what I'm trying to achieve until I can get my Tarte tape. And it's my first tutorial for you guys, so I'm super excited. Okay. So now that my face is set, I can do my eyeliner for you guys. And for this one, I'm using the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner crayon in number 201 Black. This is one of my go-tos. There we go. Very easy eyeliner to use. Not hard at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm fond of that concealer. Might be a little bit too light for me. That or I am just extremely pale today. So I'm just going in kind of lightly with a light hand. Applying it to the waterline. It never fails. I can do one eye 100% perfect. The next one, I always end up jacking it up. But this one is fixable. So that is actually, it turned out better than what I was thinking it would. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a palette that has some black eyeliner. And I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools Define Angled Brush. And I'm just going to tap into the black eyeliner here with the Define brush. And what you do is you just take the brush and get some of that black on there. And you go under, you go right on top of where you went with your eyeliner. And you pack on that black eyeshadow. And what that does is it kind of sets the eyeshadow with the eyeliner for just a little bit more of a defined look. So here is an eye with the eyeshadow on top of it. Here is the eyeshadow or the eyeliner with just the eyeliner alone. So eyeliner alone, eyeshadow on top of the eyeliner. So I'm going to go ahead and finish out that look on the other eye for myself. And it helps a little too if you do kind of get the brush when you're right there with it and brush it along, just to kind of get that look a little bit more set. And there we have our eyes. So with that being said, we have our eyes done, our face done. Almost. We have to do our blush and our highlights, because I have found some highlighting that I absolutely love. So I'm going in for my blush. I got my Physicians Formula, my Argan Wear Natural. So here is my blush that I'm using. And since it is kind of all around and it's not just one color solid, I take my blush and I kind of go in all around, swirl it to get all of the colors. Tap off the excess. And I go right there where the apple is and swipe it on up. And I want to make sure that I get a good color there. I don't want it to be, oh my gosh, she's going to pop out at me. But I want there to be enough color where, yeah, she's wearing some blush. And again, the same on the other side. Usually it's about 2 swipes on each side for me with this one. And I know that I've got some pretty good coverage. So now what I'm going to do, I got the blush covered. I'm taking a highlighter stick that I got in NYX. This is the Brilliant Idea Illuminating Stick. This color is in Lavender Lush. And this is a cream. So I am just going to take it and go right above my blush that I just applied. And I like highlights. The more bright that I can get, the more that I am going to love it. Go down my nose, a little up here, and a little bit on here. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to kind of rub it in a little bit, just to kind of get it where it's not, you know, oh my gosh, you just took a stick and just kind of completely did everything there on her finger, or on her nose, and you know, what did she run into there? No, you know, I blend it out a little and make sure that it is all even with each other and cohesive. So that is my highlights. And then I have my bronzer. I like my bronzer a little everywhere. It's not a big bronzer, it's just kind of, it's another Physicians Formula. This one is actually the blondes, but it's just a shimmer bronzer that I can put all over my face. So I just take it and I kind of put it a little everywhere, and it just gives me a nice glitter glow where I can have, you know, a little bit when the sun hits me, it gives me that little bit of extra oomph, a little bit of shine, a little bit of shimmer, and I love that about it. And that's, I don't use a lot, I use just a little. And for my lips, I'm using the NYX lip liner, Peekaboo Neutral. And I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I do go in a little bit and kind of color my lips in just to give a little added color. That way my lipstick has a good extra little color as a base as well. And for my lipstick, I am using the Ulta. This is in shade number 210. It doesn't actually give a color on it, but it is Ulta Lipstick 210. And it's kind of a neutral shade. It does have a little bit of a glitter to it. It's one I picked up, I think, a couple weeks ago. I wore it a couple times, and I do love this. So there you have it. That is my everyday neutral smoky look with a couple of new things that I added. I added the highlights, which they actually look really nice with this bit of a glitter lipstick to it. I showed you every product that I used. I'm not really sure if I'm liking this concealer or not, but it will work. It may not, just, I don't think I like it with using the Urban Decay product. So that might be something as well. And normally when, you know, something you use on top of it, I got the Wet n Wild setting spray, which I showed you in a prior video that I have. And all you do on top, a couple good spritzes, and you are ready for a day out on the town, going shopping, going to work, whatever it is. And then of course, you know, just let that hair down. And of course, you know, I get crimped, and then you do your hair as normal. But that is what I use, and I do need to clean my beauty blotters. But I showed you everything I use, all the products, the brushes I use, the whole 9 yards. I am going to be going to do some shopping this week, so I think I'm going to be doing some hauls. I did do a couple hauls at the Dollar Tree, which I will show you what I got there. I'm amazed at a couple of the finds that I got. And I know I'm going to be going to Ulta and I think Five Below. So whatever I find there, I will be doing some hauls. I'm going to do a big haul video for you and let you know what I got there. And I think another one, because I got a couple eyeshadow palettes that I want to do a couple different looks. I think I'm going to do like one eye before I actually do the video and kind of show you, and then the I'll do the other eye while I'm on video and show you this is how I got the look and this is what it looks like after. So comment in the section below, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all of the views in the past week. I am so thankful to all my viewers. I am amazed. What I got in the past week, it's just phenomenal. So thank you so much. That means the world to me. This is a new journey for me, a new endeavor, and I am just so excited about it. It's something that really is near and dear to my heart, and I look forward to coming into my beauty room, aka my bathroom, every night. But I've converted it into my beauty room, and I look forward to coming downstairs and coming into my beauty room, and I'm getting a vanity this week. And so I have yet a new little area for my beauty area. So little by little things change in my beauty room, my beauty space every day. And I look forward to it. It brings me joy to put makeup on and to look for new products and to tell my viewers how these products work for me and how they make me feel. And I'll put makeup on during the day when I'm just sitting up on the couch watching TV, not doing anything. And my mom's like, "Where are you going?" "Nowhere." "Well, why do you have makeup on?" "I just felt like putting makeup on." It makes me feel good inside. And I hope that my videos can make other women feel good about themselves too. And that's what I'm hoping my channel can do to people. Makeup makes you feel good. There's no wrong way to do things. There's no right way. You know, yeah, you have to do it. You have to do your eyeshadow this way. No, it's not. It's how you feel it looks good on you. And this is just how I put mine on. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of Tiny's TLC beauty journey. And I look forward to all the comments and more videos that we will do together in the future. Thank you so much for watching. And I love all of my viewers so much and subscribers. Sorry, I almost dropped my mirror. That would not be good. But thank you again so much. I love all of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. Till next time.